It's hard to have a silent background. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna be like, I haven't seen the video, so I'm gonna see it with you guys, and we can like comment about it if we want to. You can chat, talk to each other. Let's see what this video is about. It's really good. I actually trust it. The source comes from one of our people in our groups, and the group is actually in Facebook, former Jehovah Witness. So if you want to look it up, that group has a lot of nice support for those who are, getting used to the absence of this cult, right? Okay, let me take a look here. We're gonna share the screen so you guys can take a look at the video with me. Let me just pull it out first because I kind of lost it again. So, give me 1 second here. Yeah. Johnny, put the volume down, please. Thank you. All right. I've been going through all kinds of struggles just trying to do this one thing. You already know. Like at this point, I'm really believing that this was actually some kind of strategy from whoever is pulling the strings. It's so hard to talk with not all the details of what exactly is going on, right? Behind the scenes, like, something is off, but you're not really sure what's the title or what's the name or who is. And I know is a group. I know it's a group. It's not like just one person. Anyways, I can't keep talking like that because it does sound kind of crazy. But damn, why is it so hard to just click on this link one more time? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Found it. Sorry about that. So it comes from this video, right? Let me replay that part. So I'm going to share. I'm going to share here. I look like totally lost, right? I look totally lost right now. Well, honestly, I'm not used to doing any kind of like platform online where I'm constantly talking, and I feel like it's by myself because I don't have like a lot of like support on this page yet. So this page was created for my spiritual journey. So yeah, there is a lot of like subjects in my list. Maybe you don't agree, but I'm not creating this page for you to agree or not. It's just me sharing, what I find, the things that I'm like interested in, like facts and points that might interest you too, like, so I have like a little folder that says deep info for study. I have a lot of information there about like indigenous roots and things like that. So that's kind of like what I'm into. I'm very into like a lot of native knowledge. But then I'm also questioning it because, at this point, with everything that we know now, it's getting to the point where, let me see, I'm gonna put a window. This one. Yeah. Yeah, with everything that's going on, like at this point, it's like, are the is the history of our native origins, the history that is available, is that even true? Like at this point, we're gonna end up questioning everything. And how long is it gonna take us to get out of a loop of questions? So this is the video that took me to the other video. So this is the video they posted on Facebook. Let's take a look at it. Sorry. I hope you enjoy the view. Let me go back now. We're going to click on the. So he invited us to click on a link in that video to take a look at the history. And I apologize for. Hold on. I apologize if that was very triggering for you because it was for me. I actually have a muscle spasm right here, which it has to do something with another condition I'm dealing with. But the muscle spasm got more painful and intense after I watched that video that you just watched, because I remember me in that place, and honestly, I literally had to practice to smile on my way there, just to have that smile when I walked in. Like in my mind, I was already like happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Like it's a whole PTSD to just deal with the weekly program. So we're going to take a look at the video. I don't know if I can like, when I mute myself, it kind of like stops the video. So I guess I had to like keep my voice. Hopefully the background doesn't bother too much. Johnny, lower volume, please. These, my two boys here, they have not been um exposed to that, right? So they don't understand what I'm talking about sometimes. My old, like, not the baby, but the older son, he's we have conversations about it, but I'm trying not to sound like I'm trying to convince him, you know. I'm just letting him, get his own conclusions with his observations. So that's what we need to teach our children. We need to teach them how to observe, analyze, and work through, like, it's like a little scientific procedure of, theory, and then you do all the testing, see what's going on, and then the results, right? So that's kind of like the same procedure that I help him learn at school. I'm helping him put that into anything, because that's just like, that's the procedure that is used to educate science. So let me see if I can pull it up, so I can just like read it really quick. This is where I'm kind of lacking. I need to like prepare myself before I record this, but I don't have time to prepare, so I just be jumping on it and be like, "Hey, let's bring this up," But here I am, science, scientific method. I think that's what it's called. And okay, I think here it is. So you make the observation and you ask a question based on the observation. Background and research. So now you dig. The background and research should take you 1, 2 to 3 days, because it's going to be a research that's going to take you through so many loopholes, right? That you might end up a whole week finding more research information. You might end up, and if you don't have the week available, the time available, you might end up, doing the research for a whole month. Like, that's how deep these things go. Um, then you create a hypothesis. It says the hypothesis is formulating a testable, educated explanation for the observation. So, based on your research, you jump into your own hypothesis, your conclusion. Then you do the experimentation. Well, that's more like, right, when you're managing something physical, fluids, or anything. But with information, I think the experimentation should be like, you know, communicating with others and see what their perspective is on your point of view. And then you have communication with other people to educate yourself. Hey, is what do you think about this? Do you think I'm wrong? Is there any way that you can help me? You know, use inviting words to open uh, the path of communication. Never go and attack a person and say, this is what I found, and this is the only reality. No, also be ready to be refuted, and also do more um, research on the ideas that they bring to the table based on the content you're bringing in, right? Then data analysis, analyzing results to determine if they support or contradict the hypothesis. So that's where you analyze all the different resources and opinions and everything that you find. Based on the analysis and the research and the experimentation of your hypothesis, then you end to your conclusions or your findings. Conclusions are findings. That doesn't mean that's the only reality. It's just what you was able to find. Drawing conclusions and sharing findings, often through publication. You hear that word, publication? In the video that we just saw, don't look for external information. Like it's a no to wander around in the library reading abstract books. Purpose of scientific method is objective, reproducible, evidence-based, and predictive. Those are the different types. I guess ours is more evidence-based. Um, and also it has an objective and a prediction. So all of those are part of the scientific method. It's very interesting to use that method to find more information, right? All right, let's skip that. So let's go back to the playing of this video. Let me get you updated. This video, it looks like it's 2 hours deep. So we're probably just gonna do some of it, and then maybe I'll do a second video to talk to see the rest. But if we can go through it for the 2 hours, it's kind of hard for me to sit 2 hours with no interruptions, honestly. So it's 11 a.m. here on my side. Let me see if we can make it till 1. Let's see. Okay. So let's go with the video. Let me share the screen. Here.
Great Pyramid of Giza was God's witness in stone, metaphorically, not as some kind of spiritual symbol, literally. He took measurements of the interior of that pyramid in inches, and he used those measurements to calculate the date of Armageddon. And here's the thing: when the date went and nothing happened, he didn't say, "Well, I guess I was wrong." He adjusted measurements. He went back, recalculated, and came up with a new date. The pyramid didn't change. The passages didn't get longer or shorter, but the numbers in the books did. That's how this started. That's the
Sorry about that. I don't got the clean version. You know how it is.
76, Russell had connected with a man
I have a comment. I'm already like figuring it out, like just by listening to this part. Like, what? Excuse me? It's like the same thing they're trying to talk about the Mayan calendar. Around that era, around that era, they were all trying to figure out how to crack that code. You get me? It's not just Russell. But maybe they use Russell to start the process. I don't know. Maybe they were already doing it. I don't know. There's something behind all of this that we don't know yet. Because I'm sure there's some kind of proof where it's connected to somebody else. Let's keep going with the story because I have my different weird comments, but hey, that's what we're here for, right? The new light. Keep that word in mind. The new light. The new light that keeps on shining and shining, and it never reaches the back part of the story. It just keeps on shining towards digging, digging forward or digging backwards. I don't know where they're digging, but they're digging something. All right, I'm gonna pause the live because I do gotta step out for a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Let me see, how do you do that again? How do you pause it? I forgot how you do that because it's already been 30 minutes, so we can take a break. I don't remember how I pause it, but I know there's a pause button. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I figure this out. Okay, is it the manage dashboard? No. Do I gotta stop sharing maybe to be able to like work it here? Channel. Mm, okay, so I see the default. No, use the default overlay. Be patient with me because I'm here. I'm here trying. Oh, that told something about me. Oh, that's up to turn off that. Okay, here's the studio. I think this is the one. How? So there's no like pausing the live? Okay. I know there is. I know there is. So I'm just gonna pause it and I'll mute it and I'll be right back because I need to like spend some time figuring this one out, maybe in a practice video or something. Sorry about that, guys. Let me go back to here. All right. And I'll just mute myself. All right, let's keep going on this video. Thank you for waiting for me for a few minutes. You know how it is. Over here with my little plushy blanket. That's my. I love to put the baby in this one. It makes him warm and it makes me warm too. It feels so good when he's sleeping in my arms on that one. All right, let's go. Let's go play this. It's 42 minutes on. Um, I'm probably going to like do one part till like another till the hour. I don't know. I feel like I should divide this in two, but it is a long video, so let's see how we can handle this. Let's go. Of course. How many generations? Let's count. Do your own math. I'm not gonna do it on the live. Count. How many generations have this truth, this one, Um, you know, it's a loop to keep you engaged, you know, and then they're affecting the masses. And because it helps and it supports the overall plan to divide the world, they don't have to mess with it as long as it keeps people, busy and distracted, right? So I'm gonna call this 1914 prophecy propaganda. Yeah, they need propaganda to convince the masses that something actually happened, an invisible event that needs to be closely evaluated. All right, let's keep going through the loophole. Interesting. Amazing how he ended it that ended that, point right there where yes, it all started with Russell's pyramid. Wow. I knew like there was something about a pyramid when I started my journey, and I still like have some good, information about that. But yeah, I remember that in my journey process, the pyramid was something that really caught my attention. And Russell too. Russell, it's just kind of like common sense that something is going on there. But no, I'm not here to convince you that the pyramid is something, right? So we're just here talking about this reality. Hold on, I gotta skip this one. Here they go with the whole. Hold
United
on,
States.
I got a
He was
comment about that one.
64
Let me
years
pause the
old.
video here.
According to the accounts, he asked to be wrapped in a Roman toga in his final moments.
Okay, calm down, Russell. All right, apostasy. Another word that is created to keep us engaged in the cult. Okay, when you have your own opinion or you have a question, automatically, oh, you're an apostle. Oh, so I can't ask one question. Like I can't, right? And that's the number one thing I had a problem with forever, all my life. I remember my mom and dad used to do Bible studies, and dad was like, when dad was managing the Bible study, it would be like him talking and us sitting listening to whatever the heck he decided to say. This is at home, like his version of what a Jehovah Witness should be like. So him talking and we just staring at him. Oh, and don't stop staring at him, because if you look around, oh, are you okay? Are you getting distracted? I'm like, what? If I itch my neck, like every movement was carefully, controlled and questioned. How that is not apostasy. That's apostasy. But me asking a normal human, the brain is functioning. I'm asking a question as a child, as a kid, as a teen. So I started practicing silence and listening because that's all I could. That was the only thing that was allowed. and we just had to agree with whatever they are saying. It's just agreeing to listen and to comply. What they sound like. What they sound like in today's day, now that you guys are going through it all over the world. What they sound like. Well, we went through that as we were growing up. Anyways, let's keep going because I have a video running on YouTube and I don't want to stop it in the stream over here. I'm just listening. If you want to take a look at the video, please join me there so that way you can see what we're looking at.
One last eccentric act from an eccentric man.
To what the organization is all about today. It's a huge the person that started the organization did not have a list of rules, and this is not a list. This is a stack, okay? This is not a paper. This imaginary thing right here is a stack of documents and books, and they drown you. They drown you with that information, and they encourage you to read it and deep meditate in it. Meditation is allowed but only while you're reading their book. Ooh, yeah, but I was gonna say Russell had a open mind Bible study style where everybody could ask questions. There was room for disagreement. There was room for you know communicating conversations. So in a way, he was also getting fed by other people's input. But then when Rutherford took over after his death, he changed a chunk of history in 30 years. And the books that and the magazines from Charles Russell went to the garbage and got burnt. Go on that chapter in the Bible. Take a look at how that was something that was also practiced. Oh, that everybody has to burn out all these books. So why are we burning out the first light? That first light, I think, should be available for us to cross-reference because maybe there's points in the first light, right, that can feed the future and adjust some dogma. But yeah, I just they're mentioning that here, so I just wanted to like comment on that. All right, guys, let's keep on watching here. Whew, that was deep. So I'm going to like restart in a different part of the video because it already took us 1 hour to just watch the first part of the video. Let me see how far we are in. And it looks like we're in the first 30 minutes of it in 1 hour. So that's how long this is gonna take. Um, or you're just welcome to like go on that link and keep on. But this is the beginning of the history. Um, yeah, I think it's better if I just let you guys, keep on playing it on your own personal time. If you're interested in, keep learning more about the origins of the cult. And I would keep watching it, but I know that I'm not gonna be here for over 2 hours. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I also don't want to make this video too long. And you can always click or look up this link. I'll probably put the link in the video so that way you guys can just click on it and go to it. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, here. I'm gonna click copy. And I'll be going to TikTok. So if you guys want to go to TikTok, I'll be in TikTok. All right, so I'm just going to pause that video right there because it did reach an hour already, and I don't want to make it longer. Let's copy this link. I'm gonna add the link on the introduction, right, of this video. This video has a different creator, so I also don't want to like steal her credit. But I'm also like exposing that, yeah, I'm agreeing with this video, and I'm also like sharing it forward so that way others can take advantage of this knowledge. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining in. It's 8 minutes. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna leave you on that one. Let's go to TikTok if you wanna like follow me there. What am I doing here? I'm lost. Hold on. And I'll see you around. Don't forget to ask about my oils. I'm still selling my scented oils. That is still up and running. So if you need a special body oil, what? What? It's crazy. I just saw it. They muted my mic. Stupid. So, if you are interested in getting a tester of my scented oils or anything, see, they're sending all kinds of like disruptions for me to not say this one sentence. Like, seriously? Whew, I need to make a video of that, but I'm seriously, and I'm gonna have to make a whole paragraph, write it down, jot it down, and write down proof and pictures and stuff because that's a different subject. All right. Have a nice day. Take a look at those oils in my profile. If you need a personalized oil, you can also pick your own scent. And I infuse them with special properties. If you're interested, if you're not, it's okay. You can just use a regular scent with no infused properties, just the scent. Is body oils, and the vendors are from overseas, kind of like product. I need to get more information on what scents they're working on right now because they might have some new scents right now, but right now I'm promoting the Yara, the Versace, and the Bad Boy Extreme. That's the original scent. The signature scent is made by Yara for the Domination oil, and the original scent for the protection oil is Versace, the signature scent. All right, have a good day, guys, in YouTube, and I'll see you in another chit chat we have in the future.